My name is Liliana Powers, and today I'm going to convince you to start drinking oat milk instead of normal cow's milk. And at the end, I'm going to ask you to sign a pledge saying that you are going to commit to drinking oat milk for 3 months in the next year. Now, you may be asking yourself, why oat milk? Why not almond? Why do I have to stop drinking dairy? What about coconut? What about soy? What's wrong with those? Why oat milk? And let me tell you, not only is oat milk so much better for your nutrients and your overall body health, it is also so much better for our environment and the world as a whole. In the case of Denmark's sustainability, we are told that food production overall accounts for 25% of greenhouse gas emissions, and the production of animal for food accounts for 15% of worldwide greenhouse emissions. So paying those extra $1 to $2 really isn't that bad compared to the issues and problems that will be brought upon the environment if we continue just drinking cow's milk. Now, everyone's heard of all the other non-dairy alternatives, whether it's almond, coconut, soy, but what people don't realize is that those are also detrimental to the environment, increasing our greenhouse gas emissions and carbon dioxide. Now, according to Whiting, cow milk is the worst form of milk you can possibly fathom of purchasing. It's worse than dairy, other dairy milks, and non-dairy milks. Cow's milk produces 0.6 kilograms of carbon dioxide for every 200 milliliter glasses of milk. That is a lot of carbon dioxide, with just like a typical family of like 4 or 5 people, and everyone drinks a glass of milk. That's a lot of carbon dioxide just in one room. Now, of course, non-dairy is also still going to produce carbon dioxide, but not as much. What really kicks down non-dairy is the amount of water it takes to create these products. For example, 1 liter of soy milk, according to Whiting, requires 297 liters of water to create. It's just 1 liter. 1 liter, and that's it. And a lot of people think this is ridiculous and a waste of water. And I agree, that is too much water for 1 liter of milk. Now, almond milk also requires an absurd amount of water because just one almond takes 14.5 liters of water. And you need a lot. You need about 15 to 20 almonds for like a cup of almond milk, and that's a lot of water. Now, the real issue with almond milk and almonds is that almonds are grown in the state of California, which is a dry state and a state that is prone to droughts. So California is already in a state of water conservation, trying to save it for people to drink, stay alive, wash their bodies, toilets, much more important things than just growing almonds for everyone who wants to put almond milk in their coffee. So try and get off the almond milk, because you're the reason for dehydration in California. Not actually, but you are contributing to the water conservation issue in that state. Now, oat milk does also require water, and does produce carbon dioxide, but the water is not as much. It's only 48 liters for 200 liter glass of oat milk. So that's not a lot of water compared to almond milk. It does still produce 0.18 kilograms of carbon dioxide, which is slightly more than almond milk, but again, not as much water needed. And the amount of carbon dioxide produced is less than soy and cow milk, so in the long run, it does make it the better option. A big argument against oat milk is that it doesn't provide us the same protein and calcium that we need for our bones and for us to grow, especially for younger children. Parents are concerned that if they give their children oat milk, their children aren't going to grow, they're going to be more prone to breaking their bones, their teeth aren't going to be very strong. But where it tells us that with oat milk, you can still get those nutrients, and in actuality, there's more fiber, more added calcium, and more vitamin D in oat milk than there is in normal cow's milk. So, by drinking oat milk, your bones are actually going to be stronger, and your children will not be as prone to breaking bones and having weak teeth and having teeth fall out at random times when they're not supposed to. Corell tells us that the worst thing a person can possibly do is just immediately disregard oat milk and decide that they're not going to like it. You're not giving oat milk a chance. You need to give yourself 3 months of just buying oat milk, whether it's, you can buy unsweetened so that when you put it in your coffee, you can add as much sugar you want, or you can incorporate it into your cooking and not worry about your macaroni and cheese being too sweet. We're also told that people complain that oat milk is too expensive. And typically oat milk is only $1 or $2 more. And if you can't spare that extra $1 or $2 but want to help the environment, just stop drinking milk. Just take it out of your diet completely. Because then not only you're saving $1 or $2, you're saving like $7. But don't let money deter you away from helping and saving the environment and cutting down greenhouse gas emissions and causing droughts in the state of California. So give yourself 3 months of just either pouring it in your coffee, incorporating it in your cereal, in your macaroni and cheese, any other type of recipes you have. Give yourself 3 months so that your body and taste buds can adjust, see if you truly like it. And that's it. It's just 3 months. 3 months. That is not a long time. That's less than half a year.